Delta 74.4. The purpose of this test is training announcements for the amateur radio community with an emphasis on emergency communication. We have all participating stations on standard net repeaters that would be used during an active emergency test. There is no requirement to be an A.R.E.S member. All amateurs who are within range of this repeater, regardless of location, affiliation, or proper license class, are invited and encouraged to participate in this test. Again, this is Kilo Oscar 4 Kilo Alpha Delta, District 1 A.R.E.S. Some general housekeeping before we get started with checking. This is a direct net, which stations must be acknowledged by net control, yes, before proceeding with comments or discussion. Update check-ins in order, mobile stations, portable stations, ferries and town officials, and then all other stations. One feature of this net is discussion of the day. Discussion of the day is a way to learn more about amateur radio, emergency preparedness, and journalization. So we hope everyone gets the topic of this week. I want to go with simplex communication. What you are capable of doing, what frequencies, etc. And how much experience you have with it, what it's doing. So let me drop the mic or drop the repeater for a second. Alright, and I chose that topic simplex because there are a number of working concepts currently that is called link service, and it's on jam package, Google that, and you go on there and sign up, and yeah, it'll list you the simplex frequencies, and it'll actually have a ticker going across it with the stations they're calling out for contact. So it's kind of an eye-opener for simplex. Alright, let's go down here and let's get started with checking. So this is count for JAD. I'm going to call now for the mobile station. This mobile station, we should be checking to the District 1 area net. What do you call it?
None.
Nothing heard on both of these. And just a reminder, when you do check in, always use your call sign phonetically with the proper ICU and your first name. I'll get your location and receive signal report when I call back for comment. So let's move down to portable stations. Any portable stations that would like to check in?
Ron, Don, and one more.
Mike, on the alternative.
Ron.
This is Kilo 4 Echo X-ray Don.
Don. Ron Don.
Net control recognizes
No bingo. Anywhere between 1 and
This
3.
is Kilo Foxtrot 4, Uniform Bravo Echo, Carl.
If anybody's wondering, Carl is his name, not a phonetic.
Control recognizes tab for you, Carl. Are there any other hearings or intercom officials that would like to check in?
General check-ins.
Alright, well, nothing urgent. It's scale 4K with District 1 area net. Call for all other stations, regular check-ins. Please call now.
I wonder where all the other representatives of the District 1 net are. There's only one.
Whiskey 4, Papa, Kilo, Romeo, Jimmy. This is Kilo, Oscar 4, Uniform, Oscar, Romeo, Scott, Don. This is
Again.
Kilo, Oscar 4, Uniform, Oscar, Romeo, Scott. Doubled with Don. 64, hurry up.
Yeah, but you won both times, so.
This is Kilo, Oscar 4, Victor, Echo, Mike, David. This is Kilo, Quebec 4, Foxtrot, Victor, Lima, Kent.
This is William, Kilo 4, Alpha, Romeo, X-ray.
Kilo, Quebec 4, Hotel, November, X-ray, rest.
Okay, Randy.
This is, let's get started. I'm going to go back up to the top and get comment, name and location, HHMM, name, location, and any comments for the net, sir?
Juan.
This is Kilo 76, Foxtrot, Mike, Ron, Romeo, Oscar, November, Richmond, Electro, I have a volunteer. I'm going to have Simplex, so I will pass on this subject. Roger that. FFM, let's check with KD. Ron, I got you. I had a pretty good copy on you tonight, a lot better than normal. I don't know if you're in a different spot or condition, but thank you for checking in. And let's move on down the list to K4 Tech. Good evening, Randy, and everybody on the net. I'm here at North Chesterfield, and I have a great signal on me. This is Don. K4EXX. I have not tried talking with my HT on Simplex. I do enjoy over mornings. There's a bunch of guys in Williamsburg on the net down there that they have every morning. They call it coffee. If I'm up that early, I like to listen to those guys and talk to them. But I haven't tried the Simplex. That's something I would like to try sometime. Hope everybody everybody stays warm and get in and out of the cold if you can. So I'm going to say 10 degrees to everybody, and back to the net.
Don said, 10 times.
Thank you, Don, for those comments. Yeah, that's a really active room down there. That's a really good net. I'm usually, unfortunately, already working by then, but I try to check in on the weekends. And, when you get around to it, try to reach out on Simplex to contact or make contact with. In the event that we lose your pictures, Simplex will become very important. Thank you for those comments. I'm going to move on down the list. K4, name, location, and comments for the net. Good evening, Randy. This is Carl in Powhatan County, AEC. And in regards to Simplex, in October we did a set exercise here in Powhatan County, approximately 25 miles wide and 19 miles north to south. And we set up 3 stations, one on the western edge, eastern edge, and kind of central. And we were pretty much able to cover our county using VHF Simplex. In regards to my capability, I can transmit VHF Simplex in 5 different modes. I can transmit it in upper sideband, lower sideband, AM, FM, and C4 FM. I might be able to do the same with UHF, but I haven't tried it with all those different bands, 5 different bands, but I would imagine that I could. If I could do it VHF, I probably should be able to do it UHF. I don't know why I wouldn't be able to. And that's just Simplex, doesn't include repeaters or anything. But you've got to have the proper radio to be able to do Simplex in those 5 modes. You can't do it with an HT or mobile radio. Anyway, that's all I have for the net this season. I'll turn it back over to Net Control. This is KF4 UBE. KF4 UBE. Those were great comments, Carl. Thank you for that. Thank you for your participation. It's awesome that you can cover the whole county like that. Hopefully we don't ever have that issue, but just knowing that you can do it is awesome. Really, really good. So, we thank you for checking in tonight, and let's see. And move on in to your buddy, W4 PKR. Name, location, and any comments for the net. Good evening, Randy, and everyone on the net. W4 PKR Jim in Western Henrico. You're coming in loud and clear on the meter tonight. You've done a good job on the net, as usual. Thanks for taking it. My experience with Simplex is mostly for tactical reasons, either at an event or something like field day, where we're using Simplex as walkie-talkies to, instead of shouting across the field. And also, when I travel long distance, I have the 520 national calling frequency on my the right side of my mobile unit in the car, and I will occasionally throw my call sign out there while I'm on the road, and sometimes I get someone coming back to me, and sometimes, most of the time, I don't. But there are people that are monitoring 14650, and they should come back. Or another traveler going in the same or the opposite direction. So I keep several Simplex frequencies on all of my units, base unit here, my mobile unit, and my HT. And they're there just in case I need it. I don't participate in the weekly net because I can hear the net control, but I can't hear anyone else, so I'm afraid of stepping on people, and so I don't participate in that. Anyway, with that, back to KO4, KO3, net control, W4, KR17. W4PKR, KO4KAD. Thank you, Jim, for your comments and participating. And yeah, I do that too. The last road trip I took was just outside of Nashville, a place called Melville. And I had 5-2 on one side of my radio the whole way down. And yeah, I'm like you, I probably didn't make any contact as I wanted, but that is one frequency that people all over the country will monitor. So it's a good thing to have. Thank you again for your comments. And what join in on the it's just like net that we do is only one Friday a month. I think one of our next checking refresh my memory on the date. I want to say it's the last Friday of the month, but anyway. Alright, let me move on down the list here. The next station I had was KO4UOR. Yeah, you doubled with Don, but I heard you Southwest. So, what do you have for us? Comments, name, location, and anything on your mind? Good evening, Randy, and everyone on the net. This is Scott, KO4UOR. And this is very interesting what you're speaking of. I'm not familiar with that term, and that's correct. I love simplex, and all of my radios can be 2-meter and 70-centimeter calling frequencies all the time. And if you're on RBAM Slack, if you're on a Slack, you should add the simplex hashtag to your view. There's a lot of good information about simplex activities there. As Randy said, for over a year we've had a monthly simplex net, and that one is always on the first Friday of the month at 7 p.m. on 146490. And starting with December, and again tomorrow evening, we have instituted a second simplex net. That is on the third Friday of each month at 9 p.m. And, some folks can't participate at 7, so we're doing it at 9 once a month also. Last month we had about 6 check-ins for that one. We had more check-ins for the first Friday of the month, but this is new. Yeah, I'd like to second what Randy said. If you haven't already, I recommend that you do visit the website hamactive.com, hamactive.com. And it's an event that is still really focused in Illinois, because that's where the founder is, I guess. And in fact, I looked this evening, there are only 14 participating stations in Virginia at the moment. But it's super easy to register, and there are 14 simplex frequencies, and for every contact completed with a station on one or all of those frequencies. Both stations get 10 points. 10 points. If you go with a station that's not.
He must have timed out the repeater. Forgot he's on a repeater and not simplex. What else is on? And we're back.
Sorry about that. KO40R, that's your net control.
Shame.
Roger that. I kind of thought that was what happened. You just never know. But there's a bunch of examples. You can't time out simplex unless you overreach the radio. All right. Thank you, Ty, for those comments. And, yeah, like you said, there are a number of frequencies, 2 meter, 440, 6 meter, 900 megahertz, 220 band, and quite honestly, I've been very surprised at what I could do and what I couldn't do. So that's what's made it so enjoyable to me. I've been able to connect with people on 2 meters that I can't get on 440, and they're really not that far away. And then other people I've connected with on 6 meters that I never thought I would be able to. So it's pretty interesting to everyone knows your skill set and what your station is actually capable of in current configuration. So with that, we'll move on down to our next station, 84, L.E.S. Name, location, signal port, and comment, sir. This is 84, L.E.S. Don in Ashland, and Randy, I've got you coming in loud and clear to the repeater. And thank you for running the net, but also thank you for a very interesting topic. As far as what I'm capable of in my station, I'm with my license class technician and the mobile rig that I'm currently running, I can operate on 2 meter and 70 centimeters, AM, FM, and 4 FM. And what that does for me as far as simplex here, in my location, I'm probably 70 to 80 feet lower in elevation than I am in any direction, north, south, east, or west. Elevation just goes up, so I'm kind of in a hole, and what I've found with my simplex operation, that gets me out 10 miles confidently, 11 miles starts to get a little shaky, and then by 12 miles or so out, I'm pretty well in the weeds. We'll take a quick break. But what I've found, my experience with simplex is it's very challenging, and human nature, what it is, I tend to stay away from things that are really challenging and lean more towards things that are more comfortable, like hitting a receiver that's 600 feet up in the air, or the antenna. And this winter heat thing fun to embrace the challenge of simplex. And I know I was able to connect with KO4UOR and KO4KAD Randy today, and hope to connect with some other simplex. And I would highly encourage anybody who has been hesitant to pursue simplex to do it through this winter season. I liken it to a game, and it's just fun. And so I'd highly recommend the winter season. So with that, I will say thank you again, Randy, for running the net, and I'll turn it back to you. This is KQ4LES. KQ4LES, Airport. Thank you for those comments. And yeah, I'm in total agreement with everything you said. I was quite pleased this morning to be able to work you. And I know it's due to your recent work and upgrading your radio. But a couple weeks ago, we would not have been able to work each other on the freeway. Pretty confident of that. You're about 10 miles from me. So, yeah, it was good to be able to work you this morning. And again, thank you for the comment. Alright, let's move on now to our next caller, KO4 Victor Echo Mike. Name, location, signal report, and any comments you may have, sir. Evening, Randy, and everyone on the net. This is KO4GEM, David, out in the far end of King William County, and you've got a good strong signal here tonight. I'm hearing everybody very clearly. As far as simplex is concerned, I'm not able to do much from the house here because I do live quite a ways out from where everybody else is, and being in an HOA community, my antenna is up in the attic, and so that has, I think, limited some of my ability to get out any distance on simplex. The Friday night simplex net, I'm not able to get in at all. I join it on the computer, but I'm not able to get on the radio. That's the only thing that I do is what a couple other guys said a little while ago is I've got my little Bofang handheld, and I figured out how to hook it up to a mobile antenna, and so I'll take it with me when I travel, and I'm able to get some good contact that way. You never know with simplex, but it works out pretty well when I'm traveling. So, and also if I'm in the Richmond area, I'll put it on simplex once in a while. But I find it to be a lot of fun, and again, a challenge to see what you can get and who you can talk to and how far. So that's about all I have. I'll say 73 to everyone, and thank you, Randy, for running the net. This is KO4VEM. I don't know if you have the capability, but there's a pretty fair number of guys out your way that are able to fix it. And I have found, at least on 6-meter FM as opposed to 2-meter FM, I can get out a lot more. Most of those guys are on side bands, but not all the time. Maybe something you want to look at down the road, but thank you for your comments, and we appreciate you checking into the net every week. Alright, let me see. Who's next here? KQ4 MCL. Name, location, signal report, and any comments that you have, sir. KO4KAD, this is KQ4FDL. This is Ken in Midlothian. Hopefully everybody's doing good on the net tonight. My simplex, I do halfway decent. I keep the 520 and the 490 programmed in all three of my radios and monitor them all the time, basically. So I do pretty good. Take a break.
I'm running the Diamond 300 antenna, so that does pretty good for me. And I have to push 50 watts, obviously. But with that, I'll send it back to net control. Saturday 3, everybody.
KQ4 FBL K4K. Thank you for your comments and thank you for checking in. And if I remember right, you told me you were a little bit frustrated because of the HOA as well. And that's kind of tough. Yeah, if you got 50 watts behind you and a decent handle, you said you had got 300, you should be able to get out a little way. So that's good. Alright. K4A.R.E.S. New location schedule report. Any comments about this flex or just anything on your mind?
Net control, this is William K4A.R.E.S. I don't have a whole lot. I've got a limited station, limited to FM, 3 bands, and that's about it. I've experimented with 49 megahertz here, and it's awful noisy. Lots of LED, solar powered batteries, all kinds of things, flat screen TVs. So anything below 6 meters, 10 meters is all pretty noisy. Even 11 meters is fairly noisy. I've had a real time trying to tune the noise out of that. Shortwave listening is almost difficult for what little there is to listen to, but for what it's concerned, I just don't have a real need to or necessitate the fact of participating in the winter heat. So limited station, you guys have heard me on Simplex before. I can get out pretty good, but I can't hear very well. I'm indoor antennas. I've got pretty much the same station as anybody else. So back over to you, Randy, K4A.R.E.S.
K4A.R.E.S. K4K. There's a lot of noise on your signal tonight. You were completely readable, but there was a lot of background noise in there. And thank you for your comments. I know, I kind of know what your station consists of, and you do really, really well with what you have. You're obviously very knowledgeable about the hobby. So thank you for checking in, and
thank you for the compliment.
Let's see, moving on down the list.
Not sure what all that noise was. This is the desk mic
Name,
again.
location, signal report.
More conditions.
Any comments? More than that.
Repeater's noisy for me anyway, so.
Q4KD, KQ4H, and that goes with Russ and Powhatan. Reading it loud and clear. I'll just echo a lot of what everyone else said. Really enjoying figuring out who I can reach and receive on all the Simplex channels. I recommend trying the Scott Russ and not being afraid to try and get in there, and we all step on each other. As part of the come with the territory with the Simplex, so don't be afraid to try it. Also fooling with the DMR Simplex, and we have a fair bit of activity on the 220, 223, 500 around here as well. So it's been something new to fool with, and really enjoyed it. Thanks for running the net, Randy. KQ4, H&X.
223, 500, huh?
KQ4H&X, K4K. Yeah, it's interesting that you said that, because all the time that I've had H20 radio, I never even thought about working this way on it until this little contest came on. And
It's in there now. Where's the delay button at? Skip, search, delay.
Yeah,
It's in there
a lot
now.
of fun. But I thought you were going to call in and say you got a lie in the party. I'm kind of disappointed.
No way, but I'll keep on trying. KQ4H&X.
KQ4H&X, K4K. Kilo Alpha Delta with District 1 A.R.E.S. Is there any other stations out there that would like to check in? Please call in.
Who?
This is Kilo Oscar 4 Romeo November Tango.
A.R.E.S.
KQ4 LYL Kilo 4 Quebec Yankee Lima Jeff.
Lyle.
November 4, Whiskey, Lima, Charlie, Bill.
Billy. Twister reference.
Alright, nothing else heard. Let me go back to my list here. The first station, I believe you said in and out, but I did not get your call though.
I saw that.
Try again. Please go ahead.
You said in and out, Randy.
They don't listen. Simple men don't listen.
Huh?
Exactly, my point.
Nothing heard.
Tell them one thing,
Is there anybody who
right
can
after the
wait
other.
all time?
Go Doc 34 RY.
Open into the house together.
Roger that. Thank you for that.
What they do here.
Gosh, I should have caught that, but I didn't recognize the voice. Alright, so we got W4 now. Next station with the Q4 or name, location, signal report, and any comments you may have about just anything in general and your simplex experience. KO4KD, KO4RNT. Well, my simplex experience, I've done the first of the month Friday net, and sometimes it was a little hard until I got a better antenna outside. I now have an FM 400. It gives me a lot more power, and I got a TP1 on a tripod about 20 feet out in the front yard that I have to run in and hide so the AQA doesn't catch me. But I got Bill. Let me take a second. I got Bill on Simplex. We tried that on 146.535. And of course I do the 146.490, and I wanted to do the winter heat and try that, and also maybe some 6-meter FM. I haven't tried any of that yet. With that, KO4KD, back to you, net control, KO4RNT. Thank you for the comment, David. Yeah, I'm a 6-meter jump. There's only one particular around here that I hit, but I can get out on my vertical, 6-meter vertical, so much farther. Like, just like frequency, called frequency. Get out so much further than I can on my 2-meter station. Yeah, if you could try it, I think you got the number, but my email's on. If you want to see whoever decides you want to start working, whoever that. Give me an email or a text and let me know your email. Thanks for the comment. Alright, we're going to clear with David, and the next station, got your news, Jeff, and I put
KQ4LYL.
This is KQ4LYL. Sorry, my kicked in as I was
It's so sad.
speaking back to you
You
earlier.
know who's gonna
Let me
comment?
say that backwards. The name is Jeff.
I wrote it down.
Locations in the Connecticut, the Richmond area.
I
So
mean,
you're coming in clear,
we know
very clear on my
who's
side.
gonna comment. It's so freaking
What
sad.
experience do I have? It's like very little. Fairly new to hand in there, but I've been probably 2 or 3 contact companies, but honestly, I've kind of been on and off, haven't had a whole lot of time recently, not that it's traveling. Just now getting back and talking about, you've been going on. Like break from home.
No, the next one's going to be Bill in 4WLC.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to signing up.
Haven't heard Larry yet, though.
Anyway, thanks for your time. I have that issue as well. No worries. Thanks for coming back. Welcome to the hobby. I think it's the first time I've talked to you, so good to hear you again. And check back in with us next week. Any other time if you can. And good luck with the future of your hand. And with that, I'll clear and move down to somebody that should know a little something about it. Nonetheless, N4WLC. There goes that.
Get it right.
Yeah, get it right.
4WLC. Same location.
After all this time, you should know that by now.
Any comments for the name?
I know his voice.
Maybe he's just tired.
N4K and 4WLC. Don't worry about it, Randy. It happens to all of us. Bill here in North Chesterfield. I got you loud and clear. Yeah, I've done a little bit of siblings here and there. One that comes to mind is the one that Chesterfield Net has done for exercise. And the most memorable one for me would be we were coming back from the testing at lunch, and Mike, W4MAF, was, I don't know if he was doing a soda or photo, somewhere up around Washington, is the mountains. And I texted him, he said that he's already packed up, the only thing he had was handheld. I said, well, nothing ventured, nothing gained, and we were sitting up there at Windy Hill where we stopped to see from another high ground. And we actually made the contact, and I was pushing my 50 watts out on the mobile, but we made contact between my mobile and his handheld from his location up there in northern Virginia, or around, up around Washington
That was
way,
verified.
up the mountains. And he was, I think I was excited as he was that he was able to do it with the handheld. So height is might, and line of sight. So antennas do make a big difference in height. So that's about all I got. Hope everybody stays warm. 73. Thanks for doing it, Randy, and 4WLC back to the
4WLC, J04K. Thank you, Bill, checking in for your comments. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. The first time that I worked in what state that was that far away, there was a soda activation. And yeah, it was just kind of
You know what that is? This is just because it's right next to the power supply.
that is sure.
I'm taking it up with everything. Oh, I see why. Dadgum charger, probably. Pull that right out. Where are you at, you little son of a gun? Oh. The only thing that had power running through it. How's it? Yeah? That was me. Oops. It had a nice resonating echo to it. The apartment.
It sounds like a like how
That was kind of funny, Randy. All we heard you say was, are there any other stations out there? And then it dropped. Anyway, I kind of have a question, if you don't mind, for,
Are there any stations out there? Oops.
before LYL,
Out there.
I heard you on 14652 and 1464990 this afternoon.
What is it, darling?
nothing.
What is
I
it?
was tied up
What is it?
with work
All right,
at
I'm
the
not asking
time
anymore.
and couldn't come back to you. I was curious to know if anyone could come back to you on either of those frequencies. Thank you for your call. That's you, Randy, and if you don't mind letting Mark in. Yeah, that's perfectly fine.
It's just too tall. K4 A.R.E.S. Anybody still around? Hey, Randy, did you already close the net? Oops. Oh, I apologize. It's just testing the microphone again. I thought you closed the net. I had so many things going on at once. Oops. Must not be making it or making somebody mad. Yeah, whoops. I thought they were done.
I did not hear the station.
She sounds so a little off.
Anemic?
Anybody on my list anymore.
Sometimes hard to
I'm not sure what's going on there.
One from the
Oh, I probably had his name wrong. It was KQ4LYL, and I was just interested because he was pretty persistent in calling CQ on at least those two frequencies, and I hate to let a call go unanswered, but I was not able to answer him. And just curious to know if anyone did, but no problem. I'll let you wrap it up. Fail for UOR.
cut it out, Scott.
Roger that. And I know you are diligent trying to I appreciate it. I'm sure plenty of other things do as well. Alright, yeah, let's go ahead and close that down. So, other local areas of this contact call for
That'll never happen again.
I'm going to with this one. On Monday night, at 1900 hours, the NCO training head, also known as the Navy SEAL net, uses rotating net controls on valve can 147-315 procedure with a positive offset NCO 70 this net is currently under a high AM. I believe it could come back. You know, hopefully it does. But the brain net, when it is running, it's running inside of the net control. And it gives you the opportunity to practice your skills as a net control station. Really relaxes onward environment. And just visit the 4POW website. Find out more information. See about the when it comes back. Also on Monday night, it's Richmond County and Colorado. 300 hours on the 147-70 with positive offset and a PL of 203.5. That's an excellent test.
Now it's officially over.
I don't.
Baseball, wide review.
later.
Almost. KO4UOR from K4ARX. And the repeater's gone. Unless I didn't hit it. Let's get off that one. K4ARX. I doubt anybody's there, but my faux pas. Thought the net was over and it was not. Opened my fat mouth and showed my ignorance. Sorry.